morning, job seekers, and welcome to Ohio Means Jobs, Lucas County Jobs in the 419. Well, we've got a little bit of a lineup here for you today, and what I really would like to share is some very interesting news based on last podcast. Remember, we had talked about some of the challenges that job seekers are facing in our market today. We have a little bit of a soft market going on here in Lucas County. But there were 4 tips that were mentioned by recruiters on how you can overcome some of these trials and tribulations in your job search. And last week we talked about step 1, which was for you to do a performance-based outcome resume. Well, lo and behold, this week in my email, I did get a performance-based outcome resume from one of the job seekers. John, thank you for sending that in to me. I want to tell everyone that after I looked at the additional information that he had placed on his resume, John was able to demonstrate that he saved a company $165,350 in a given year by some of the different types of skills that he has and how he put those skills in motion, and he was able to help a consumer energy company with that kind of a savings. So imagine if everybody at work would do something similar to John, how much money they would be able to save their prospective employers. So thank you, John, for taking the initiative to do that, and I really appreciate the effort you put into it. So we're going to talk about step 2, which is going to be showing off your personal brand in LinkedIn. Now, I'm not sure if everyone has a LinkedIn account, but if you do not have one, this is a way to optimize your personal branding. And so there's several different steps that you can take, but what I'd like for you to do is go to topresume.com, and they're going to give you a whole outline, probably about 10 different steps that you can take in order to do that. You want to really take time also to analyze your professional networks and then to also research some of the companies that you're interested in wanting to work for. This is going to take a little bit of time, but it may pay off for you. So if you do not have a LinkedIn account, you're going to want to come to Ohio Means Jobs and have everyone here at the shared campus and the resource room sit down with you and work on that process. You'll also learn more about that in the resume workshop that we have on Tuesdays at 10:30. So please take time to explore the possibilities. Go to topresume.com to learn how to make that branding a little bit more tailored to meet your specific recruiting needs. Now, one of the other things that I wanted to mention to you as well is that we do have a number of ways of searching for different employment on our labor exchange. What you happen to see is going to be the Lucas County information that we have recently pulled. Now, there are some other things that we have here at the Ohio Means Jobs Center where we can tap into to expand your job search beyond this current list. But we would like for us to be able to demonstrate that in person because it can be a little complicated if you're not familiar with it, but it will open a gateway to a plethora of different jobs that you're not even seeing at the moment. So we certainly want you to be registered in Ohio Means Jobs, get your resumes in there, do your career profiles and things of this nature, and also make sure that you have it visible to employers because you can close it, but you can also open it. So make sure it's open for businesses to see. Now, we do have a number of jobs that we want to talk about today. And I'm going to start with the first one here. This is a transportation engineer intern, and this is for a particular company here that's based in Toledo. This organization is looking for someone that they want to groom. They want to bring them in at the ground level and work with them. But it's also someone that does have some qualifications because they're currently perhaps going to school. So you'll see the job order number at the bottom of the screen. And what I'd like for you to do is be able to plug that in because this is an organization that's involved in the environment, and they're working with water, trying to improve the environment here in our area and on projects worldwide. So they have over 30,000 employees that work for them, and this is a large organization that handles a lot of complex problems in the environment. And so this is going to be a job where you're going to be working on a multitude of different types of projects where drainage systems and things are involved, and then also being able to work on building reports and supporting documents to show the results of the work that's been completed. And it's a very complex job that is going to require someone who does have a bachelor's degree, perhaps in civil engineering, and then also is familiar with AutoCAD and Civil 3D software knowledge. So please make sure that you go to the job number at the bottom of the screen and check this out for additional details, because I think you'll find that if this is something that you're interested in, it might be a wonderful opportunity to explore further. We also have an IT security manager position. Again, the number's at the bottom of the screen. And this is for a person to manage an information technologies security team that's going to develop and implement security policies and procedures and work closely with company technology and business leaders. And they're going to have to, play a significant role in incident responses and risk management. So this person does need to have some experience in working with strategic plans that involve IT and information systems. And one of the things that I find very interesting about it is that the company is looking for a person with a bachelor's degree in information security and computer science or a related field, but also a minimum of 5 years of experience in information technology with at least 2 years in a leadership role, and 10 to 15 years of experience in working with Microsoft technologies. So if this person is you, I encourage you to read on about this particular job, because I think it's important to be able to have tight security and be aware of security issues that you may have within an organization to protect the integrity of that company. So please be sure to check that out. We also have a position for an inside sales representative. And this particular job was just posted, and it expires in early May, so you have a few weeks to jump on it. So the person here is going to be responsible for identifying and contacting new prospects, as well as growing additional revenue from an existing customer base. And this is also located in the Holland area, so close to Toledo. But the primary job here is going to be to promote new and existing products, and then also be able to take new orders in and develop new accounts. So the organization is saying that you must be detail-oriented, accurate, and well-organized, and have excellent communication skills and follow-up skills, and have good judgment and good decision-making skills as well. There's also going to be the ability to work independently, and you may even be responsible to supervise a few people on a team. There's going to be a requirement of basic computer skills, including Microsoft Office. And one of the other things that they're talking here about is active listening. We always talked about soft skills and the importance of them. They want somebody to be able to give full attention to what other people are saying and take time to understand the points that are being made. So, when a company puts that in their job description, I think it's highly expected from the candidate making the application. They would prefer to have someone with a college education in business marketing or a related field, and preferred experience would be 1 to 2 years of inside sales experience, also utilizing web presentation software, as well as some knowledge of Salesforce. So this particular job did highlight some of the benefits that they're offering, which are medical, dental, and vision, 401k match and profit sharing, paid vacation and personal time, flex time, and count the days, 10 paid holidays, holiday bonus, and paid volunteer time. So, can you imagine to get paid while you're helping maybe your favorite organization do something very productive in the community? What a great honor to be able to have that. Training and career development opportunities are also available through this company. So again, pay attention to the number at the bottom of the screen and make application as soon as possible, because you have a couple weeks till this position expires. Now, this is an opportunity for an apprenticeship. So we have a certified nursing assistant. Now, I do know there are a number of people out there that are STNAs or are CNAs, but not perhaps state tested. This is an opportunity to grow with a company that does provide health care for seniors, and seniors meaning people over the age of 55, maybe 60, if some of you consider that to be senior age. But at the same time, this is a chance to get in on the ground level with an organization that really takes pride in taking care of elderly people and ensuring that they have a home-like environment and are comfortable. So I find this to be very exciting, and the salary on this is starting at $15.67 to $19.58 an hour. So what they're looking for is someone that's going to be able to help the residents with their personal hygiene and their activities, being able to, work with individuals and their families, be able to work with the medical team to ensure that documentation is being kept on a regular basis and is accurate. And the ad is also suggesting, too, that you have no encumbered state licensure, which means that, hopefully everyone's licensure is intact and that there aren't any type of points, kind of like a driver's license. When you get points for running a red light, you want to make sure that you don't have any points on the nurse STNA registry. The company is offering a 401k match, and get a load of this, you get a free meal when you work a full shift. No agency staffing, which means that you're not working with people from the outside. People are not coming in and filling in. You're working with your own team. And I hear this from many people out in the field, where it can be challenging when people are coming in that you're not familiar with to take over and help residents that you've built a relationship with. So I think that's a critical point that they're making there. There's also bonuses for attendance, and there's referrals. And then they also give you bonuses, like could be an exchange for like gas for your car, and they say and more to come based on that. There's also a pay differential if you work 12-hour shifts or more than an 8-hour shift. So there is an opportunity for people to get education assistance and free training. And for some of the folks that we see who come to the center looking for training opportunities for WIOA monies, teaming up with an employer who has education experience to be paying for that would be wonderful, because you can always benefit from, getting further education and getting other credentials behind your name. So check out that number at the bottom of the screen. So we've got a few updates. Now, we tell you to go to our Facebook page and other social media platforms if you're looking for different types of events that we're going to be hosting in the community. And I'm just going to highlight a couple because I think it's important for you to pay attention to these. So one of the things that we have going on, and we haven't had it go on for a few weeks, is the NeighborWorks Financial Opportunity Center's budgeting classes and financial literacy. That's because these folks have been hard at work doing taxes and getting them ready for April 15th, and they've served several hundred people. So I'm proud of what they've accomplished this year. So that will be on the 23rd of April from 3 to 4 here at the center. I also wanted to let you know that we're going to be having another job fair that we're going to be working in tandem with. It's the Blade Job Fair. Come see me at the table. I'll be there. It's over at the Delta Hotel, which is over by UTMC, and that is going to be on the 30th. The event is scheduled from 1 to 4, so there's plenty of free parking, but make sure you come dressed to impress and then have that outcome-based resume ready for people to be sure that they can, interview you maybe on the spot and see what you bring to the table as far as a prospective employee. Again, make sure you go to our Facebook page or social media platforms to look at the updated calendar that we will have available there for you. I also want to make sure that for those of you that want to get ready for this job fair, that you take advantage of the workshops that we have on Monday, Tuesdays, and Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Monday, you get to see me at orientation at 10:30. But every other day on Tuesdays, resume writing, Wednesday is soft skills, and Thursday are interview preparation workshops, and they always start at 10:30 in the morning. So please join us if you're not familiar with how to get some of those things accomplished. We're here to help you. So that's it for today, and I really appreciate your time. And John, once again, thank you for taking advantage of what we talked about our last podcast in performance-based resumes. Everybody Start reevaluating LinkedIn. If you need to do some personal branding, come see us. We'll be happy to show you how to make that happen. And then review that topresume.com article for a little bit more insight on how you too can develop your personal branding on LinkedIn. So thank you. Have a great week. And we'll be seeing you on the next podcast with some really great information regarding Mental Health Month, which is coming up in May. Thank you for your time. Take care.